Hmm. What you doing? No, I was just chilling. Uh, why? It's been like 5 months and a week or two, and no video, no gameplay, no anything. So I just came here to one. I was just wondering, where were you at? I've been meaning to make the videos. I, I hey, hey, I've been meaning to make the videos. That's what they all say. I was meaning to do it. I was trying to be. No, you weren't. Oh, by the way. So when's the video coming out? I was soon. I was gonna make it soon, pretty soon, you know. You know. Soon. Okay. Just keep my eye out for you. Just make sure you make the video. Because you do want to keep your legs intact, right? Yeah. You do. Make that video. Make that video. Plan on making a video. Y'all believe me, right? I was gonna make the video. I just need to find the right game. In the comments, tell me what game y'all want me to play. You know? I'll try and download it and play it for y'all. But I've been struggling trying to find some good games. I'm gonna continue doing that. But for today, let's just watch like a scary video or something. One or two, you know what I'm saying? Just to get the scary juices flowing. And I ain't talking about Kool-Aid. So let's just watch a video. Or two, like I said. And so y'all can forgive me. Let's just watch a video. Put the gun down. It's not that serious. Cut to the video. Cut to the video! Okay, here we go. We got a llama arts video. I heard they good. Do scary animations. Still got the gun pointed at me. You gonna put it down in a minute. Sure, it's a good video. We all quarantined because of the censored. I don't want to say it. No demonetization. So a quarantine horror story.
I've been staying in my apartment in Jersey City during this coronavirus epidemic. My roommate has since gone home to Ohio to stay with her family during all of this, so I've been in the apartment alone. I've been
Stay quarantined. Quarantine yourself. Just remind me. Quarantine yourself.
Mostly just watching new movies and shows.
That's what I'm doing.
I try not to go out too much because my city's pretty bad right now. A couple of days ago, I was running extremely low on food, so I had to make a mandatory grocery run. I went to the nearby Trader Joe's wearing a mask and gloves, which considering the insane line and the limited stock, turned out to be a good idea. On my walk back home in the dark, I realized the streets were even quieter than the...
How long did it take him? Wait, how long did it take you in the shopping, what you call it, the store? Forgot the words again. How long did it take him? Wasn't it? It was daytime when he first went in there. My dude playing with his life.
We were the last time I went shopping, just a week before. Suddenly, out of an alleyway, some guy wearing a mask and gloves approaches me. He had a baby wrapped in a hoodie and a small blanket in his hands.
The baby don't got a mask.
He seemed really sincere and asked me to let him take his son to my apartment real quick. So
No. No. We supposed to stay quarantined. Your son don't got a mask. Look at it. Look at this chicken bone head want to stay at your house. You don't even know him. I could just look into his eyes, know he about to do something. He got that Gaara hair, like he from the Sand Village. I said Gaara, I mean Gaara. Shouts out to anybody who know Naruto.
he could change his diapers and feed him his food. He swore to me that he was clean and that he just really needed this favor for 5 minutes. It seemed like an emergency. And hearing the baby's little cries and the fact that this man even had a child with him, it just seemed really sincere, and the soft part of me agreed. I let him into my apartment building. It was only a short walk from there. We walked up the 3 stories to my apartment, and I let him inside, asking him to close the door behind him. I cleared a spot on the living room table for him to change his child's diapers.
The living room table?
When I turned around, I saw the man snooping around in a strange way. He'd gone into my kitchen.
Get out. Get out. And now he going into your kitchen. Get out, fam. Mission abort. Mission abort. We need to get him out now. I'm sorry. We're going to have to throw that baby out. Baby going to be out. Baby shark. More like baby throw. It makes no sense. If y'all still watching this, I'm sorry. I'm just sorry. You gotta deal with me.
To do God knows what. I called over to him, letting him know that I'd set up the table for him to use. He didn't answer. I started getting confused. I walked into the kitchen and saw him looking around suspiciously. But what really confused me was the fact that the man was holding what I thought was his child with just one hand. It took me a second to realize it wasn't a child. It was just a baby doll wrapped in a blanket. One of those realistic ones that can make crying noises. He looked at me and suddenly pulled a gun out of his pocket. That's where things went from 1 to 100 real quick. With a gun aimed straight at my head, he said something like, "I'm gonna take what I want, and you're gonna stay in my sight." Of course I had to say okay. I wondered if it could be a BB gun with the tip painted black, but even if it was, I doubt if I could have overpowered him. I couldn't risk it. He pulled out a big black bag from his backpack and filled it with valuables. My wallet, some of my roommate's jewelry, kitchen valuables, my brother's Xbox, and my iPad. It was sickening to watch, but I was more scared of him pulling the trigger of that gun. He filled his bag and threw the fake baby in it as well. And then he left. I called the cops first thing. They came and helped me get in touch with the building owner to check out the CCTV footage. Of course, it didn't help him much, since his face was covered by a mask, making it near impossible to even discover who he was.
I mean, you
all
can
I can do is urge everyone to be careful. Don't trust anybody.
That's probably
Stay indoors until all of this is over.
I mean, you made the mistake, but okay. What's the lesson today, kids? Don't trust Gaara. Next video is the night shift, a Easter special from Llama Arts. I meant to make a video. I was trying to find some games for Easter, but I couldn't find them. So hopefully get a little bit of Easter in this. So let's dive on in. Oh, by the way, never ever do night shift. You're gonna end up probably like the person in this video, which is not good. They be playing too much. It's a hospital too. I think that's a hospital. I'm pretty sure. It's a hospital too. Or a morgue or something.
I don't usually hold back when it comes to talking about my job, which was working security at the sub-level of a local hospital.
Security too.
You'd be surprised to know how common break-ins were at that place.
I'm sorry, I'm a run.
Which usually ended up being a couple of junkies trying to get high on some of the weird chemicals that were being kept in the labs.
So it's like a laboratory.
It started out as a regular graveyard shift at work, but I'll lead in with a curious backstory.
If you go to a job and they say it's the graveyard shift, nah, I quit. Or I didn't even get the job yet. Exactly. Never work a cemetery shift. I mean, it's in the name, cemetery. Who wants to go to a cemetery? Besides some emo boys and girls want to dance.
Regarding the doors that led to the morgue.
The morgue.
In order to keep the place more sanitized, they had recently installed sliding doors that would automatically open if someone passed in front of them, thus removing the need to touch any handles or doorknobs, and prevent anyone from leaving the doors open by accident.
Access into the building.
Hygiene played a major role at that morgue, and it had been on the agenda for the past few months. There wasn't anything really unique about the sliding doors, except for the fact that they would sometimes open and close by themselves. That by itself didn't seem like such a big deal, since this could have been caused by something small such as a moth flying in front of the sensor. Until one night, I realized that it would always happen at the same time. Every night, at exactly 3 AM, the doors would open for a few seconds and then close. I was convinced that the doors had been programmed with some kind of time-based trigger, but when I contacted the company that installed the doors, they told me that it wasn't possible since the doors were designed only to open when the sensors were triggered or forced open manually.
Well, it's something
so it continued without any explanation for a long time after that, and became sort of a ritual for me and my co-workers to watch the doors open and close on the monitors every night.
Wait, this not Llama Arts?
Usually there would be at least 2 guards on duty, but that night I ended up working the graveyard shift by myself because the other security guard suddenly became ill and there wasn't enough time to find a temp who could fill in at such short notice.
Don't be
Just to be clear, I had been working as a security guard for a long time, so I was no stranger to danger, and I wasn't worried about working alone at night. Besides, the work was pretty straightforward. All I had to do is make sure all the doors were locked and secured and keep a close eye on the monitors. There were only 2 cameras, one overlooking the control room and another one at the other end of the corridor overlooking the entrance to the morgue.
So just 2 cameras.
As the clock approached 3 AM, I did what all the guards on duty would do. Sit back and enjoy the show.
It's a show to him.
Although the novelty of seeing this phenomenon had long worn off, it was still something I would anticipate and would often give me the chills, seeing how it was the entrance to the morgue and that you could sense a sudden rush of cold air every time the doors would open, even from the other end of the corridor.
It's a ghost.
I watched patiently as the doors opened, followed by the howling rush of cold air that could be heard from under the door.
That's not cold air, that's... And you still there.
It was when I glanced away from the door and looked to the monitors that I noticed something strange.
What is it?
The doors remained open. At first I thought it might be a glitch with the monitor and I was simply looking at a frozen frame, but then I saw the lights flicker. I waited for a few minutes, but it soon became clear that I would have to head on down to the end of the corridor since it was strictly prohibited for the doors to the morgue to remain open. As I stepped out into the corridor, I acknowledged a significant drop in
Like a
temperature,
game.
which I knew was going to get considerably worse as I approached the morgue. I gradually made my way down the
So it is
corridor
a
and
hospital,
turned the
but it
corner
just got
that
a morgue.
ultimately
Oh,
led me to
okay.
the sliding doors. I had hoped that the doors might have closed by the time I got there.
They didn't. And now you guys see what I've been going through. Wi-Fi. I need it. You know what? Let's finish this another time. I got things to do. But it's been nice having you here. Real nice. So I'm gonna just why you got your gun? You thought you was the only one. Yeah. Back that up. Now I'll see y'all in the next video. It's coming out soon. I'm not lying. It's going to come out soon. I'ma settle everything with Maximus, okay? We just gonna chill. The video gonna come out soon. I'm gonna come back. So I'll see you on the next video. I'm out.